You're listening to the Motherhood Unstressed podcast, and I'm your host, Liz Carlisle. Welcome to a new Friday episode. This is something that I've been thinking about doing for a while. I don't know, maybe I'll just stick to it during the summer. Maybe I'll carry it on, but I love the idea of condensing longer interviews into highlight reels. So not only do you get the benefit of what the guest is sharing, but then you actually really remember it. And it's just a quick and easy way to gain what they're sharing, the wisdom, the most poignant contributions, and then get on with your day. You know, I like these bite-sized podcasts because all of us busy mothers out there need that. So I hope you enjoy this. If you already listened on Monday, you might hear something that you totally forgot about, which, you know, can only bring more value because then you can use what he's saying to better your own life. And that's what it's really all about. So enjoy.
I believe that we need to pull resources from a variety of places, people, places, and things, and interpret them on our own and see how they sit with us in our heads and in our hearts, and pull out of that what we need, apply it to our lives, look back at our past and, see where maybe it can give meaning or purpose or hope, and then to be able to step into a more present, presence really. And so if I can do that, because there are so many people, places, and things that did that for me on my journey, it's like, it sounds kind of wrong, I guess. I want to cast a very, very big net. I want to stay kind of broad and create
world domination.
Right. Basically. Yeah.
For good.
For good. But because there's so many people out there, so many things that we can learn from, and then create our own way, so to speak. And I think that's the most beautiful thing in the world. The human body, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, can go through so much. And I think it would be the biggest disservice of me to try to tell anybody the right way to do anything, the right way to heal, the right way to train, the right way to eat, the right way to go about their jobs or relationships, because you have to find it on your own. It's good, and we should have help along the way. But when you find something that sticks because you found it and you chose it, like, you're going to be developing your why, and you're going to choose to show up way more and keep pushing onward and moving forward than because it's something that maybe you heard in a podcast or that Chase or, Liz, anybody told you to do.
Right.
If that makes sense.
Right. I mean, I think that's how human brains work. We use what serves us and we disregard what doesn't. I mean, that's how we're wired.
But yeah, sleep, it's the solution for so much. And it's not quantity, it's quality. Everybody, I'm sure by now, has heard that. Good restorative sleep is where the body fully heals itself. It's where it goes through so many detoxification processes, especially if you're training, if you're active, if you're an athlete. That's the time where you're going to have new muscle growth. You're actually going to repair and recover properly to get back into your training tomorrow. It's just where everything happens. And so much of it really, really boils down to what it does for our hormones. Sleep is when cortisol, basically every hormone the body goes through, it's going through its kind of cycles while we're sleeping. And when sleep is disrupted, it doesn't quite have the same turn on, shut off valves. One of the best things you can do to improve your sleep and to allow your body to go through these restorative processes is to nail down your bedtime routine, but also have the same wake up time, same bedtime, same rise time as much as possible. There's a lot that light does. The first waking hours of the day that directly contributes to your ability to sleep, your quality of sleep or not. So the more you could get into the same wake up time, same go to bed time, it's really going to help get you into your body's natural circadian rhythm. When you are rested and when you are recovered and your body is in a position, you have basically allowed it to go through what it needs to go through, you're going to make better decisions. You are going to have more clarity of thought. Internally, your body is going to be working more with you instead of against you in terms of weight loss, weight gain, energy, movement. It does so much for it.
So we've covered a lot. If with everything that in life that you've learned, that you're still continuing to learn, what do you want to leave with the audience today? What do you want them to remember from this talk?
When I was going through all of that, I chose, or consciously or subconsciously, to not feel those things, to not fully just be still and go through the suck and go through the hurt and the pain and the grief and the joy and the love. And instead to just okay, go on to the next thing. Or I'm not supposed to feel this way, or I don't deserve to feel this way. Feelings are the most amazing life teachers we could ever ask for. But many times they just come in a way that we're not ready for. We don't like how it's wrapped. We don't like how it's delivered, or we think that, we're going to be judged for going through something, or going through something for too long or not enough time period. If I could go back, and I would never change anything in my life. I thoroughly believe, as all the good and all the bad that has been in my life, I would not change anything for where I am here today. But if I could go back and I wish I would have done something more or better, because I choose to do it now as I feel everything. I no longer try to just stuff an emotion down. I want to feel the pain. I want to feel the stress. I want to feel the love. I want to feel the connection. I want to feel that good cup of coffee. I want to feel that good conversation with my wife. I want to feel the stressors that make me sometimes just want to throw the towel in, throw it all in my business. And that's okay. So I would challenge and implore your listeners to do the same thing, because it's okay. First of all, you're very welcome, and I hope that you do feel those things. But also, when you allow yourself to feel and go through those processes, you get so much clarity, you get so much answers, you get so many more questions, the right questions, and it's healing and necessary for anything and everything I think that we go through in life.
If you've been looking for a way to add in self-care to your day in an easy and accessible way, then I highly recommend my new book, Motherhood Unstressed, Daily Meditations on Motherhood, Self-Care, and the Art of Living a Life You Love. This is a book that I wrote with the intention of being a go-to in your day. So you can flip to a page, read a short poem, or do a journal entry, or do the guided meditation, and then go off and run your day. I wanted it to be fast, but also something that you can do every single day so that you are nurturing the primary relationship in your life, the relationship with yourself. And from there, all of your other relationships improve and grow and blossom. So Motherhood Unstressed is available on Amazon, Kindle, and my website at motherhoodunstressed.com. And I'm so excited to see where the book goes in the world. If you get it, definitely screenshot it and tag me at Motherhood Unstressed on Instagram in your stories, and I will share that back out, because it's really a full circle. The book is not complete until someone reads it and processes it. And so I'm so excited to see where it goes in the world. Thanks for reading. You have been listening to the Motherhood Unstressed podcast, and I'm your host, Liz Carlisle. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you love this episode, please share it with a friend, and be sure to leave us a review on Apple Podcasts so we can get the show out to more and more mothers all over the world.